Delhivery presents On and Off the Field with Gaurav Kapoor.
Which is the most hostile or aggressive crowd?
I think the only place where fans are really bitter. It's like it's like you walk out there anytime and there'll be like 30,000 boo.
I'm really admire that about Indian culture. I think it's the best in the world.
Faf, if I ask you, of course, RCB has, the love for South African players, right? But you can't inherit that. You got to earn it yourself, and you've earned it with all the local fans. Do you feel this connect when you walk out in Chinnaswamy, when you walk out amongst Bangalore fans?
Yeah, I've really seen that with grateful eyes in the last 2 years, 2.5 years now. It's been incredible every time you walk out of Chinnaswamy and you experience that super passion when it comes to the fans. So, I mean, even just being around the other day when we had the unboxing and the crowd absolutely going insane for Virat walking out there, I was getting goosebumps as well, because what it does, it just makes you appreciate the love that the fans have for the RCB players.
And Siraj, अगर हम विराट के बारे में पूछें, हम लोग पहले बात कर रहे थे और लोगों ने कहा अरे the local fan connect इतना है, Bangalore loves विराट. पर मैंने कहा भाई इंडिया में कौन सा ग्राउंड है that doesn't love him?
इंडिया में बोल के नहीं, कहीं भी आप बाहर वर्ल्ड में जाओ तो फैंस तो भैया मिल ही जाएंगे.
Which is the most hostile or aggressive crowd you have faced?
I think the only place where fans are really bitter, even now, is England. It's like it's like you walk out there anytime and there'll be like 30,000 boo, and it's like, come on guys, like get over it. I've been doing this for 16 years. What are you gonna gain out of booing me now? So, no, not to be offensive. It's just you can do anything you want in that place, and the fans will still be upset. I've never seen them excited to see a foreign player ever. Like, they're always booing people left, right, and center. And if things go wrong for their own team, then their team comes into the radar as well. So it's no different for anyone. So yeah, they are the most bitter fans, I would say, for foreign teams.
Faf, if I was to ask you, the people or the seniors that you learned some lessons from, perhaps if you could share one or two.
Yeah, I think what's really important as a young guy is the ability to ask questions. And I'm really admire that about Indian culture. I think it's the best in the world when it comes to asking questions. In our culture, it's not as good as it is in India. South Africa, we weren't taught as younger guys to ask questions. You felt actually quite scared to go and speak to that person because they are here and you are here. So that's something we've tried to change a little bit in our time there, is whenever a young guy comes into the team, we would almost use that as an opportunity to go towards them, just to try and break that wall that is there between young guys and senior guys. So hopefully that's something that can slowly get better in our cricket country.
Virat, you've always spoken about how when you started, you were in awe of Sachin. You had seen him play. Maybe him, maybe some others, the people that you would do what Faf is saying.
Now you see younger guys playing all the time. Back in the day, it was like 8 years of a core group. And then a young guy coming through was like, yes, you'll have two younger guys who will bring in that flair and that energy in the field, but you have all these senior people, like household names. Everyone knew them. So that environment for me was like, man, firstly, it taught me how far behind I am right now at the international. Like, you could get there, but then to stay there, my mindset was always, I want to be here for a long period of time. And what do I need to do? And when I saw them play and their skill levels, I was like, man, I need to really sort something out. Otherwise, 6 months' time, I'll be back to first-class cricket. I was like having fun with everyone around me. But when it came to cricket, there was not a moment at practice where I was not watching someone. Every time I went to practice, the whole time I was looking at people. What are they doing? Who's doing what? How are they practicing? What's difficult practice? I saw that in these people, and I was like, okay, this is the way you stay at the top for so long. And unless you're in that space, I mean, it's very easy today to just look forward to 2 months of the IPL and be like, yeah, I don't really need to stand and watch someone bat. It's completely your choice. You have the option today. You did not have the option back in the day. And IPL would not make you a star back in the day, but it does today. So fortunately, we come from a school where if you do 15 years of service to Indian cricket, then you're respected. So our goal was always that, and you can't achieve that goal unless you are listening and watching and learning and absorbing, like Faf said. It's impossible if you don't do all of those things.
सिराज, अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं तो आसपास या तो आईपीएल टीम में या इंडियन टीम में या अगर कोई ऑपोजिशन के फास्ट बॉलर्स जिनसे आपने कुछ सवाल पूछे हो, जिनसे आपको थोड़ा ज्ञान मिला हो.
2020 में जब डेल स्टेन जब आरसीबी में था, तब मेरा इन स्विंग ही आता था, तब मेरा आउट स्विंग उतना डेवलप नहीं हुआ था. तो मैंने डेल स्टेन से पूछा था कि आउट स्विंग, हाउ टू बॉल आउट स्विंग. तो उन्हें मुझे बस थोड़े टिप्स दिए, उसमें मेरा इतना आउट स्विंग एडजस्ट हो गया था. लेफ्ट हैंडर को कैसा भागना, राइटी को कैसा, मतलब ऑलमोस्ट मैं सोचा कि अब मेरे को इन स्विंग नहीं आया तो भी चलेगा, बट मुझे आउट स्विंग ही चलेगा. फिर उसके बाद मैं वॉबल से स्टार्ट किया, तो फिर दोनों तरफ रहेगा. फिर बैट्समैन को दिक्कत हुई, फिर उसके बाद तो आउट स्विंग मेरे लिए बहुत ही.
There are a lot of batsmen who got out to you job कह रहे हैं, Dale Steyn, why you did like that? Do you guys race? Are there any sprints? Racing happens, Faf?
Running between the wickets, Virat is the fastest.
So you should just give him the gold and put him aside.
No, that's only while batting, but running in the ground is different.
Delhivery presents On and Off the Field with Gaurav Kapoor